Hi everyone, it is February 7th, Wednesday, February 7th, and Obama is going to be our president for the next 4 years. And for the people that voted for him, good for you. And for the people that didn't, I'm sorry. Either way, I hope things get better for everyone. I'm really more concerned about this whole conversation is a little off the marketing path for a moment, but I'll bring it back on. I'm really, there was one proposition that I was really interested in. That was the GMO proposition, and the only reason I educated myself on that was because we happen to have a health issue in our household, and if you have a health issue, you want to make sure that your food is very healthy for you, and the GMOs are not. For example, if you happen to not know about GMOs, which I might not have if I hadn't run into these health issues, corn, and I might not be saying this exactly correctly, but if you Google it, you'll find out really quickly that I'm pretty much on target with this. They've genetically modified the corn to have a pesticide, so it has its own self-contained pesticide inside, like, I don't know if it's the ear of the corn or the kernels of the corn, so that it repels bugs and different bugs, so that they don't have to spray them. So it seems like that's a good idea, but the problem is that the pesticide is there is actually a pesticide inside the corn that you're eating, and so you eat it, and then you ingest it, and it goes down into your digestive system, where unfortunately you've got pesticides now inside your digestive system. This is a really bad idea. That's why we buy organic. If you're buying organic, the only reason I buy organic, that I even found out about it and really started buying it, was because of the health issues. If not, I might not have. I might have just bought the conventional vegetables. They look nice. They seem nice, and I wouldn't have learned about the nutrient difference between the two. But so that's an example of what corn is. That's like one of the worst examples. Corn is one of the worst GMOs at this point that you can ingest. And it's in everything. There's corn syrup in everything. It's just in a lot of what we eat, but not in our household. So I'm upset that did not pass, which means that I'm going to have to start my own garden. I have a compost pile right now, but I'm going to have to start my own garden, which isn't a bad thing. It's always really good to have your own garden, and if you're picking your vegetables directly out of the ground, you're getting more nutrients. You pick them and then you go eat them. It's better for you. So that was one of my main concerns, really, this election. So that's what I have to say about the election. But here today, I am going to be doing, in my business, let's go back to business now, I'm going to be working on syndication, and there's a product in the Empower Network. It's called a 15K formula, and a year ago when Empower started, they put together the 15K formula. It is 15K formula has different marketing techniques inside there, and now because marketing continually changes, most of it continually changes, they're now upgrading it, or they're replacing the old marketing techniques with the newer, better marketing techniques. And they're only better because the older ones don't work so well anymore, and the newer ones are working really well. So it's, when you're in marketing, a lot of things are going to change. Of course, if you're blogging, most of that is going to be the same. So today I'm going to be doing some syndication. And if you are buying the Empower Network, you're buying the 15K formula, Now you're really lucky because before they had these long, this is kind of negative, but I don't know, I'll just say it. They had the long, very long, like 3-hour videos, tutorials, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they didn't have a manual before. But now they have a manual, so you can go and you can listen to the videos, the audio, the videos, the tutorials, but then you don't have to go back to get information that you might have missed. You can just look in the manual, and the manuals are very easy to use, and it's just great. So now you'll come in and you can listen in, and then you'll have the manual, and after you're done listening, you just have that manual as notes to refer to, which is really, really helpful. And so that's what I'm doing in my business today. So what really happens and why syndication is really important is that when you make a blog post or a video or an audio or anything out there, you want it to go all over the internet. So Empower teaches you how to do that. They teach you how to do it, they teach you how to do it automatically. So there's a little setup process, but then you end up doing it automatically, and it makes the job very, very easy. So that's all I have to say today. I'm hoping that you're getting a better feel for what the Empower Network does and what coming in you'll be doing. If you would like to learn more about the Empower Network, there is a link in the description part of this video, which is right below the video. Just click on there. Now you'll have to enter your email, and it'll take you directly to the video, and you can watch that. So that's it. Thank you, and have a great day.